Okay guys, welcome to this 2v2 arena game. I am playing blue as Italians. My ally is playing green, Mr. Gigantique as Goths. Versus Mr. Gary, who's playing as Cumans in orange, and some Chinese guy, I can't even read the name, playing as Mayans in yellow. Okay, so far so good. I have 7 villagers. Orange has 6. Yellow has 7. My ally has 7. So we are pretty well matched up. Okay, I go for the woodland in the back. Special. So I have 12 villagers. Orange has 12. I have 12. Yellow has 12. Blue has 12. Green has 13. Okay, not much difference. You can see we're all roughly 800 ELO-ish. It's interesting, green doesn't have any lumber camp yet. Okay, he's dropped a lumber camp, but he's preferred to chop these straggler trees instead. Same with orange, it's just funny. Okay, this is sort of the first time I try this, using scout to push deer. I don't think that goes really well, but let's try. No, not bad actually. A pretty solid lure. Again, you can only do this in arena because you really don't need your scout to go out a lot. Okay, my ally is scouting me. He's nicely scouted his own base. He finally builds his lumber camp. Take my second door. Bit of a distance from the TC. Not sure why. Okay, 2 idle villages for my ally. It's a Gigantique. 18 villages for orange. 20 villages for yellow. Yellow seems to be ahead of all of us. 15 for me, I'm far behind. And 20 for green. So seems like so far I am the lowest score among all of these players, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, maybe I had a bad start. Okay, if you see Italians, okay, for Italians it's cheaper to go to the next stage. Yeah, dock technologies are cheaper, fishing ships are cheaper. None of this is useful in this. Gunpowder units are cheap. Okay, that may come into use later on. They have the Genovese crossbowmen. The interesting bit about Genovese crossbowmen is they are good archers against cavalry. Condottiero, I'm not sure who they are, how good they are. They were not used in this game. Just love the graphics of the. It's just simply amazing. Don't tell me my ally stole my sheep. Did he? I hope not. No, he didn't. He just found them. Okay, let's look what's happening at the enemy camp. Okay, you can see orange and green have clicked up to feudal age. Okay, orange has 22 villagers. Yellow has 25 villagers. I have 23. And my ally has 21. So actually it's pretty early feudal for arena. It's not necessarily required, especially if you're going fast castle. Okay, green wants to build a forward barracks already in feudal. Modern has seen this. So yellow is advancing to feudal age as well. Yellow is going for the first castle build with 25 villagers. Okay, I have clicked up to feudal age now. That's 24 villages. Okay, does orange react? Oh, look at the gate, it's so beautiful. For the Cumans, the architecture itself is amazing. And the graphics of DE is just awesome. So look at the mining camp, really nice. Okay, yellow hits feudal, creating a well. I'm on my way. So interesting, you can see orange already in feudal age, and he's able to build a second town center as Cumans. This I think is a Cumans advantage. So siege workshop and battering ram are available in the feudal age. Additional town center can be built in the feudal age. Yeah, so he's already built a town center and using it as an advantage for himself. It's pretty good. Look at that mill, so beautiful. Okay, so yellow is Mayans. Okay, going for the fast castle build. We should be. He doesn't have the food, does he? No, yellow is just clicked up. Green has clicked up to castle age already. So pretty decent eco for green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, he's Goths. He doesn't seem to have built many lumber camps. Okay, he's going for 2 on gold, 2 on
Right.
stone. His target is to... Oh, he didn't take his second boat. He was still faster up to Castle Age. I think he sent a lot of villagers to berries. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah.
Okay, he's also gone out, built a stable.
Hey, yeah.
So he has 9 people on wood. 7 on food. I just don't know how he was able to click up so quickly. It's not as if he has any bonus like the Italians. Okay. Okay, I have just clicked up. Orange is still in feudal for some reason. Still doesn't have the food. Why? He's going for wheelbarrow. Why? Why in feudal age? Okay, I'm waiting for his buildings. Yeah, and he's just waiting for his resources to click up. Okay, meanwhile yellow is built to archery ranges.
Tabish. Ashike. Shot it. Tabish. Ashike. Shot it. Ashike.
Okay, yellow starting to create archers. Okay, my ally wants us to go to the center. I just hit Castle Age. I don't think he sees. Maybe he did see something, but the building's gone. Orange is coming forward with a couple of builds. The greens, yeah, my ally has already established a nice base on Goths castle already dropped. Okay, I've hit castle, building 2 town centers. Trying to boom. Nothing much happening yet. Okay, orange is coming forward with a siege workshop and a barracks far in front. Yellow has also come out of his base and built quite a bunch of archery ranges and barracks. So yellow is Mayans, so he has very good archers and he has also very good eagles.
Hey, sir. Yeah. Shot it.
Okay, he's already coming forward with Crossbowman and a few eagles. Notice this funny thing, you can see this square patch of snow that is missing, which could potentially indicate there's a building there. Even for somebody who's not scouted, somebody who's just scouted but not directly in their line of sight. Okay, archers and eagles are waiting. And the Huskals are queuing up. Okay, to go back to my base, I'm booming with 3 TCs. "44 villagers for me, 34 for my ally, 47 for orange, 40 for yellow." And he's already pop cap. Interesting. So as Cumans, he hits castle with 50 villages already. I'm not sure if that was ideal or it's a bit slow. Okay, he's coming forward with archery ranges. Again, if you look at it from our perspective, we don't see anything. Okay, green scouting now, just to find out if there's anything nearby.
Pace?
It's created a bunch of scouts. Okay, blacksmith going up now. See, I've started to really boom. 56 villages now, but absolutely zero army. I have nothing when it comes to military. Not yet, at least. Look at that gate. Look at that gate, so beautiful. Yeah, it's a reasonably decent strategy in arena to build your houses next to your wall. Of course, it fortifies the wall a bit, but you also stand a risk of your opponent stripping you down at late game, especially when they hit Imperial. You see the houses, how beautiful they are. Every tile is visible. Oh, I've never seen this being used. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. Oh, the house comes in. I don't think this can be used. The siege tower. Oops, running away. We had all these units inside the siege tower. Okay. This is his forward castle. Luckily, he takes it out.
Yeah. Pace?
It's just amazing how much archery hits one skull can take. But if you look at it, the armor isn't great. Yeah, he has good pierce armor. That's good. Nice micro by glue. Getting the archers out. Look at the crossbowman. Nice. Anyway. So this cover will go. There's a lot of stones for them. Yeah, all these archers are taken care of. Nothing special though. Meanwhile, I'm happily booming as if nothing's happened. Down center. In a way, so building houses next to the wall made sure that the siege tower was pretty useless. The houses prevented the siege tower from letting the units mount in. Otherwise, it's interesting. It's one of the first games where I've seen somebody created a siege tower to get into an arena game. Pretty good. Okay, meanwhile I come to the center, start establishing a castle. Get a castle. We try to mine gold. The green's asking for help. Of course, I have no army whatsoever, but he's been able to hold pretty well so far. What are these? So these are step lancers. Are they like they look like pikemen on horses? He was Cumans. Let's go to his stable. Okay, so Step Lancer is a light cavalry unit with increased attack range, strong in groups, weak versus camel riders and archers. Okay. It's interesting. Okay. I haven't seen this unit a lot. Okay, green snagging that relic. Okay, he wiped off this base in the center of orange. Both yellow and orange don't have a great eco, not yet at least. So anyway, so me and green have started to accumulate armies very slowly. Green already has a pretty good army. So I built a second castle just to make many more crossbowmen. Build a bunch of artillery ranges, and the reason I create these is to make hand cannoneers. So I clicked up to Imperial Age, just fast forward a bit, nothing much happens. I take the gold here, I take the gold in the back. It's pretty crucial.
Sir?
I mean, if you see, all four of us have clicked up to Imperial Age after that initial engagement. The Skulls, the Geonese Crossbowman, a couple of knights. More skulls piling up. It's interesting. I think wherever there were buildings, the snow has gone. Doesn't come back. Okay. More siege workshop for orange. Build a ton of step lancers. Again, I don't know what good they are against. They have a bit of more range. It's a bit like the unit from the Incas, Kipchak. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, they also have a bit of extra range with their very long attacks war. Okay, you can see I'm researching all possible tech, ballistics, murder holes, and getting a ton of
Ein.
these Geonese crossbowmen and some traps. Are you ready? Yes. Let's go there. Yes. Okay, we push forward. Okay, Italians don't get paladin, they can only go up to cavalier. It's not a bad thought process from Orange, thinking that perhaps Scorpion can damage infantry. They do, and unfortunately skulls have a lot of PS armor, so they hold pretty well. You can see my cavalier are dying to the step lancers. Yeah. So somehow maybe I think the step lancers, but the step lancers are dying to the Geonese crossbowmen. You can see. The crossbowmen are pretty good against some one shot. Of course, numbers do matter, but still, seems like special bonus against cavalry. Okay, green comes with a bunch of halves. The step lancers keep piling on. Okay, I come with a lot of threats. Check this out. Here come the eagles from the Mayans. They're really fast. Look at how fast they're running. The eagles. And he's doing all sorts of crazy micros here just to split them up. Oh, there goes my Manuel. That's the slow motion. Go back to real speed. Again, my crossbowmen are pretty good against the eagles as well, but I have lost a lot of army. You can see the numbers are pretty much hard. Yeah, I think this combination of Scorpion with eagles is pretty good. I think I'm going to lose my traps as well. I have created more and more archers. You can see I have a lot of resources in the bank. I have infinite wood, a lot of gold in the center. So more archers coming.
Presto. Ein.
If you see here, I've also created a bunch of hand cannoneers. They become pretty crucial slightly later in the game. And I try to take the gold here and stone here. Not a good trade for Orange. He lost a lot of soldiers here. Okay, I'm going ahead with Geonese archers and hand cannoneers. Just slowing this down a bit just to see how it goes. Okay, the mangonel is helping me a lot. But you have to realize that the skirms will have some bonus against both these units, because by right all the hand cannoneers are also treated as archers, because the Geonese crossbowmen are also foot archers, so they also have a negative impact when hit by skirms. You can see more and more waves of hand cannoneers are coming, and our Geonese crossbowmen. So the opponents do come with a lot of eagles and scorpions. I build a very close castle next to the enemy, just to train them. Okay, here come the hussars from orange. Oh, pretty well cleaned up. You can see the hussars didn't stand a chance against the Geonese crossbowmen or the hand cannoneers. Together I think they were able to take them out very quickly. Okay, with just one trap I get rid of the enemy castle, and potentially the barracks looks going as well. Okay, green has tried to sneak into yellow's base, but that's not enough. He'll beat it. This was bad. I shouldn't have walked in the path of the Mongol. Trying to micro, but doesn't seem to be helping me. More hand cannoneers coming, and more crossbowmen coming, just to keep the pressure up. Okay, you can see yellow is also masked up a lot of scorpions before he can attack us. He's also buzzed up some skirms. Orange coming with hussars. And only hussars. I thought the Cuman unique unit would come out, but apparently not. Orange hasn't even built a castle. Okay, we prep this puzzle out together. The Asa's cleaning up the traps, but Geonese Crossbowman come in. And the Asas are leaving.
Yeah, wait.
Okay, now we take out all the houses one by one. From yellow. Another mass of Cannoneers. I built a bunch of barracks in anticipation of having to create champion for countering eagles, but at a later point I realized that's not necessarily needed. Okay, this part doesn't fare well. I end up losing all my traps despite all these hand cannons. Actually, pretty good. The hand cannoneer of Italians, when fully upgraded, they are quite nice. Also, I realized the elite Geonese crossbowmen are also pretty good against cavalry. So I think I like playing Italians in this game. As I said, it's just I think I played once 1v1 against Ashish as Italians and completely lost. And also more mainly because he was playing Turks, I guess. So the GG is called. They resigned because we were able to get into their base. Pretty decent eco for the Cumans. It's not out of the world, but pretty good. Yellow also having a lot of farms. Green a few, not many. You look at mine. If you still compare me to the others, I still have very few farms. But my food eco is good because most of my units didn't consume food. My wood lines are pretty good. You can see I wiped pretty good chunks of wood from here. The gold was great because I was able to mine gold in the center in 3-4 places. Quickly look at statistics. It's interesting, I have the highest score, especially on eco. Okay, I also had the most units lost because I kept pushing forward with a lot of my units. Although I have tanked, I killed around 300. I have lost 150, 170. So yellow also getting a lot of kills, especially with the eagles. They were pretty effective. Um, yeah, green also getting quite a good number of kills, but he lost a lot of units. I think green also threw a lot of units on yellow and orange initially. Yeah, all these players are roughly around 800 elo, so it's pretty evident that 800 elo is pretty good playing level in DE. Yeah, you can see I have collect a lot of wood. The Cumans guy got more food because he had the TC already in feudal age, the second one. They even had a pretty solid trade. Yeah, me and my ally, you can see. Okay, my ally traded a lot more than me. I didn't trade at all. Became pretty one-sided once orange was taken out from by green. Yeah, to me the key thing, interesting thing here was the Italians as a civ. Normally the perception is they're pretty useless, but the Geonese crossbowmen were very good in this game, along with the hand Cannoneers. Yeah, you can see we finally ended up massing a lot of army, which orange and yellow couldn't keep up. Anyway, nice game. Thanks for watching.